views are up with his collab with Ben Shapiro. Well, even without that, he does crack millions, right? Right. I don't think he puts out songs that don't really go over 1 million. So I'm not gonna act like he does horrible or like he hasn't solidified himself enough within whatever lane that he's into where he's gonna get a lot of views almost rapidly when he drops music videos, especially when he's like pandering and shilling nonstop. Check it out, check it out, check it out. That nigga would drop like 5 short videos telling people to go and check out the previous video. He'll drop 5 videos before he drops the video telling people that he got a new music video coming. And then he has certain supporters and fans that will listen to his music tens, 20s, maybe even hundreds of times just to get it up there. A lot of people don't realize what Tom MacDonald has is the BTS type of effect, right? BTS, which is a K-pop group, or most K-pop groups, they don't have huge fan bases. They have a smaller fan base that does a lot, right? And once you develop that, that is like the surefire way to probably always be successful, right? And then all you have to do after that is just keep doing whatever you're doing, all right? So if BTS fans say, for instance, and this is an under exaggeration, they got 100 fans, right? It looks like they have more because their 100 fans would go and listen to their music thousands of times. Like literally, BTS and K-pop fans will span the comment sections and the Spotify's and all that until that record gets #1. Guess who else has their fan base conditioned to do this amount of work? Tom MacDonald. And this might not even be a bad thing, right? Maybe more people need to do it. Maybe I need to do it. I'm really passive. Every time I ask for support or suggest support, I'm extremely passive. Hey man, I got a Patreon for as low as $1. Check it out if you want to. Hey man, a bunch of channels, check the links in the description. Subscribe if you feel like it. I just got a habit, right? Because for one, I'm like a pirate and I hate being told what to do. But then I see artists and people like Tom MacDonald as pandering, right? And I would feel insulted if I was someone's fan and nonstop, that's all they cared about. That's all they cared about. Tom MacDonald will stream for 10 minutes and motherfuckers act like this nigga came and brought you Christmas. Meanwhile, other live streamers are doing 6 hours a day and all this other, like, come on, he got people fooled. He really got people fooled. But yes, that's the K-pop, and that's what I call it, because K-pop was the first people I noticed that had a base that was doing this type of stuff. Of course, there's others, maybe even Michael Jackson's, but he was actually that big, right? When I first started seeing small groups be able to like really do damage because their support base was just nonstop pushing it, then yeah, I started labeling that the K-pop effect, right? I remember when Jason Derulo did a song with BTS and that song went #1. And he did like a party with all his Instagram and TikTok friends, and BTS fans were pissed. It was like, nigga, you didn't get that by your fans don't sit there listening to your music 100 times back to back. We did that because BTS was on it and we want to support BTS. That's how hard body their fans go. I'm not saying it as an insult. His fans go hard, right? BTS or any of those K-pop groups. So Tom MacDonald has cultivated that type of fan base. My only issue is now when people are just being delusional and trying to attack. It's like, nigga, go listen to his music. Right? If I say his music is trash, right, or this new song is not as good, what does that matter? Go listen to it. Go listen to it 10 more times to prove me wrong if that's how you feel, right? And he will have the utmost success. But then when you try to like destroy me, like, come on, bro. Man, that's a little too much. I think now you drunk the Kool-Aid. But in reality, when it comes to everything else, right, with his fans constantly supporting him, right, I don't have any problem with that. Why would I? That's literally their choice. If you want to watch somebody's video 100 times to help them go, cool. Nigga, if you want to sit there and watch my video 100 times to support me, nigga, that helps. Feel free. I'm probably, just because of my nature, not going to ask for it. Like, not like Tom MacDonald. I'm probably going to end it if you want to, or it's up to you at the end of the thing. And I know that's probably counterproductive for me, but I don't care, right? This is a hobby, and it's a hobby that I've been able to turn into a way to make some forms of income, right? But it's a hobby first, and if I think about it that way, then I have more fun. So come on here and I just state my opinions, and it is what it is. I want everyone to be able to be as free as I want to be. So it must have sent it to a few people last night, then posted it today. All right, cool beans. We reacted either way. Shout outs to him, man. So like Captain. Yeah, Tommy Down is a grifter for sure. He's not standing up against the establishment. He is the establishment. If you really had that mindset, you would be trying to put other people on. And that's not me saying like for anybody to do anything for me, but look at my history. If you look at my history throughout YouTube, right, most of my beefs and dramas started with me trying to help people, right? Like there are a plethora of people on YouTube that have started their careers off of my name or like me helping them and things like that, especially behind the scenes. They stay quiet whenever I'm getting my like face kicked in metaphorically by a bunch of other YouTubers, right? But I help people like crazy behind the scenes, which is probably why I go so hard when I feel like someone stabbed me in my back. This is like, nigga, what, me, nigga? I'm like for the team. I'm one of those people that's like, I always want people to win. I'm against the gatekeepers. I want to break through the gate and let everyone else in. I don't even look at subscribe counter numbers. If someone else I help blows up and they get subs and numbers, nigga, then that's cool. That's what's up, bro. Like I always knew that I was going to just be the spark. Like, well, let's be clear. I said that 5 years ago, right? I'm not going to be the biggest YouTuber, but maybe I'll set the spark for someone to like be open and be true to themselves and not have to go with the establishment and be able to find success, right? And there are a plethora of people out here like this, right? Like Upchurch, right? You got people like that to look up to and pretty much, you know, see how they're doing things and going against the system for real, right? Or you could try to go and grift like Tom MacDonald, and it's just nasty. What Tom MacDonald is pretty much doing is like seeing years of him trying to be independent and failing miserably in the industry, doing a lot of things, and then figuring out how to do what the industry is doing on his own and then doing it. That does not mean that you're not being disgusting. It does not mean that you're not selling your soul, right? If the industry tells me metaphorically all rappers have to put on a dress to sell records and I'm independent, not signed, and I go, let me go put that dress on. And then I sell records. Yeah, I'm independent, but that you're not going against the system. You became what the system is. Have you never read the book Animal Farm? Like, what's wrong with people? This shit is so clear as day that this nigga is a demagogue. It's not even hard to see. He just panders and say whatever you want. There's no difference between him and I'm not even going to compare him to who I want to compare him to. But yeah. It's just nasty, right? I'm against the system and I rock with people who truly believe in what they stand for or say that they stand for. If you don't, then I can't rock with you. And no one could question me when it comes to that. No one could question me to be an anti-gatekeeping. Nobody could question me with being an anti-system. Nigga, my whole life is that. Since day one, and I could tell you my journey to what led me to thinking the way I think now. Like on YouTube, just alone for my 5 years, or however long I've been on here, I've been on YouTube. You know how many times I've sacrificed what was gonna blow my channel up or get me more views or fake friendships and all that for the truth? I literally do that on a constant basis, right? I throw away the views and huge numbers and all that. I beef with the YouTubers who I see are being disgusting that end up blowing up. Somebody recently hit me up and told me that there's a YouTuber named Sloan that's being discovered to be disgusting right now, who's like a huge YouTuber. You know who beefed with Sloan like 5 years ago? Because I said, this nigga's a grifter. From day one, me. Like I can name the list, but then guys, like they don't see the consequences of me having to tell the truth and just be honest, right? They just see me as just, oh, you just a hater, right? I'm only talking about Tom MacDonald and roasting him for clout and to get subscribers and views. But I literally lose mad subs every single time I drop a Tom MacDonald video. Every time. And I still do it. If I was an algorithm or just about the money or fame guy, I would completely stop doing Tom MacDonald call out videos and only do whatever gets me subs. But I don't give a fuck about it. I just want to be me. That's literally me. I just want to be me. I just want to be real. I suffer from what I like to call Patrice O'Neal syndrome, where it's like, nigga, I can't be fake. It's impossible. Like, yeah, opportunities probably were given to me, and I 100% had to take responsibility, and I messed them up. But if it don't feel right, it don't feel right. Something's not real. It's not real. I don't care how many compliments and things people say to me and what they say that they can do for me in my career. I'm not going to sell my soul. And I'm definitely not giving up my integrity. I'm definitely not lying to you. I'm not lying to the audience. And I'm not going to lie to myself. So I go the organic route of you get subs, you lose subs. People like you one day, then they hate you. You get numbers, then you don't get numbers. So where the best way I've learned how to deal with that is to not even look at things like that. Focus on the people who care about me, which is my supporters, the people that's here now, the people that rock with me, the ones that actually check on me. And just be true to myself, bro. If God wants me to have whatever, then he'll make sure I have whatever. That's the way I gotta see it, bro. And if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be. Maybe I switch from doing YouTube into, I don't know, writing or something or anything. And all the lessons I've learned from all my years of different experiences just adds to whatever I end up doing. I already feel like that's the case with YouTube, but if that's not what's meant to be in this, either way, I do this for fun, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But like, I wanted to be a rapper back in the day, and I picked up a skill set to where, yeah, I'm not a famous rapper, right? But I never wanted to be famous, right? So what I did was pick up a certain amount of skills and things that I've learned and make a bunch of connections to where now that I'm doing hip hop commentary, I could make a phone call and find out some information about some music stuff, even though I'm not in the industry. I get the phone calls from people in the industry asking me how they need, like, to get out. How can I actually, make this income and not have to listen to all these? Oh, what do you talking to the right guy? What's that? Start a YouTube channel.